You expect that she shows?
Well, this is a little bit like playing whack-a-mole, so we never know when the witnesses are actually going to show up. But we're prepared, and as you had in your report, we have a lot of concerns about this witness. It was well known. We've had several, both former U.S. officials and current U.S. officials come to us and tell us that this was a very partisan ambassador. This is somebody that was not just supporting the Clintons when Clinton was running, telling the Ukrainians that Clinton was going to win, prognosticating about it, but also once Trump won, was bad-mouthing the Trump administration in Ukraine to Ukrainians and State Department staff. So she's got a lot to answer for. We're looking forward to questioning her this morning.
Okay, so I have two questions. What will she share about all this? Because she was in the middle of a lot of it, it would appear. And why aren't you there?
Yeah, well, so let's start with the second question. Why am I not there? Because we didn't know that if she was going to actually show up or not. We still don't know if she's actually going to show up or not. So what we're doing, because it's this, there is no format for this process. This is like a faux investigation, all right? So we never know when witnesses are going to be there. There's 3 committees involved. And so what we're doing is we're taking the members that are closer to Washington so they can get there faster. Of course, I'm all the way over on the West Coast. So, you know, we just don't know how many of these witnesses are going to come forward. And this is not a real process. I think this is...
What is the question that you would want her to answer?
Well, our lawyers are all prepared, and the members who we're all prepared. We've been talking over the last few days preparing for this witness. And so we'll want to get her on the record of, you know, did she support the Trump administration? Did she really say these negative things about the Trump administration? Was she looking at journalists? Was she monitoring journalists in the United States? These are all questions that we want answers to. And you got to remember, I want everybody to understand, this is they're trying to use this for impeachment, okay? Even in the Russia hoax, okay, the investigation that I had to run, we gave the Democrats every single witness that they wanted. Every single one. In this case, they're not giving Republicans any witness. We don't even know the rules. We don't even know if the witness is going to show up or not show up. I'm trying to think of something worse than circus. Maybe it's just like a chaotic circus.
Well, we've heard a lot from your party questioning the process by which Democrats are trying to impeach the president. Do you expect the House to take up a vote on this?
I do. I don't see this as a real impeachment. But let's just try to go back, because a lot of people are saying, well, you know, people don't know. They're hearing bad things in the press. They're hearing things about Trump and Ukraine. What is this all about? I always go back to the beginning. The Russia hoax originated in Ukraine from Democrats, the Democratic National Committee, and the Clinton campaign, who paid for dirt from Ukrainians and Russians. Okay? That's the very thing that they're accusing Trump of doing. So remember, Donald Trump's under investigation because the Democrats got information from foreigners, fed it to the FBI, where they opened up an active investigation. So I just dismiss outright that there's any problem about President Trump or his personal attorney. He's being investigated by the FBI because of the Democrats. If he's over in Ukraine saying, hey, what's going on here? What's this dirt? Where did this come from? He has every right to do that. Remember, they said that they had more than circumstantial evidence of Trump colluding with Russians. Where are the Russians? The only Russians and Ukrainians that we know of are the ones that were working directly with the Democrats. And so I just reject this whole thing. They're trying to speed to impeachment is what they're trying to do here. And they're not running a traditional impeachment.
I apologize for stepping over you. Bring it back to today's witness. Why would the White House block others from being interviewed and allow this former ambassador to do that, knowing that she's still an employee of the State Department, the U.S. government?
Well, my guess here is this is somebody that the Democrats have been coordinating with. Okay, let's not pretend that this ambassador hasn't been working with the Democrats. Okay, that's been happening. She is a Democrat. She's a partisan. It's well documented. Okay, So that's why what's being reported this morning in some circles is that the Democrats issued a soft subpoena. Okay, well, that's because she wants to be able to tell the State Department, hey, I'm going to go ahead and listen to the subpoena. So the Trump administration, what they've said in that long letter that the White House counsel put out that said, look, if you're running an impeachment investigation, we're not going to participate in this nonsense, okay, unless you're going to actually vote, have the House vote to actually have a real inquiry. But what's happening is that some partisan bureaucrats and former Obama people and Trump people are going to testify because they're working behind the scenes with the Democrats on the House Intelligence Committee.
But the question is, why did the White House not stop this witness?
Well, my guess is that there's some legal reason why this witness wanted this. What I don't even know what a soft subpoena is, but wanted a subpoena. Or no, I think they called it a friendly subpoena, because I assume there's some legal way that if she's subpoenaed in some different way, she can come testify, because she wants to come and testify. This is part of their rollout. Look, they're going to leak all this out. By tonight, I promise you, every mainstream media is going to have bombshell after bombshell that came out today in the hearing about how bad Trump was and how bad Giuliani was and how bad this career 30-year diplomat had all these concerns about the Trump administration and the president, Rudy Giuliani. That's what you're going to see about 12 hours from now on every single channel and newspaper across this country. Why? Because the mainstream media has been in on this from the beginning. They're trying to overturn the 2016 election. And we can go on and on. I can take the whole show. But
okay, well, let's move to